All right, welcome back to Lookout Yoga. Today we're just going to do an easy morning flow. Hopefully adding in some balance, but we're going to generate some heat first. So I want to encourage you to take a simply seated posture or a Virdrasana, which is a sitting kneeling posture. And you can always experiment with your body to figure out which posture works best for you initially. Either sitting kneeling, where you're still softening the tailbone down, stacking the bones all the way up, or a simply seated, just sitting in a crisscross applesauce. And even with this option, you can always decide which leg is going to create more openness, more freedom in your practice today. Sometimes one hip is a little tighter than the other. And again, this is your time to build awareness in the body and figure out which sitting posture works for you today. I want to encourage you again in your simply seated posture or your Virdrasana to soften the tailbone down. Start to bring in the lower belly and the top of the ribs together slightly. I'm not looking for an overly intense abdominal crunch, just looking for you to engage your core softly. Try to roll your shoulders down and back. Bring your shoulder blades together so that it shows that your heart is lifted, right? We want to make sure that those ears are in line with the shoulders, shoulders in line with the ribs, ribs in line with the hips. Very good. So sitting up nice and tall. Again, deciding if you'd like to be in a receptive mode of palms up or more grounding posture with palms down. Just gently breathe into this space. In through the nose. And then soften the jaw out through the mouth. Soft sigh. Again, inhaling through the nose. Begin to inflate the belly here. Good. Exhale, press that belly button into the spine. Just soft sigh out through the mouth. Very good. One more time. Inhale through the nose. Fill the lungs, fill the chest to the top of the throat, and exhale slowly. Very good. You have arrived. And I want to encourage you to place one hand on your belly, one hand on your heart. Go ahead and close your eyes and softly breathe. Just becoming in tune with yourself in your space. You are welcome to be at peace here. You're encouraged to say a prayer, to acknowledge your higher power, and just become attuned with yourself. Whether it's comfortable or uncomfortable, this is the time to do that. And while your mind is connecting with your body through breath, I'm going to read from the way forward. What do you do when everything is going wrong? Just go ahead and breathe in and out. And this author, Young Pueblo, he writes, don't punish yourself or think badly of yourself. Remember that storms are temporary. Try to do kind things for others. Make changes to your daily routine. Figure out which old habit is slowing you down. Do what you need to do to balance your mind. And realign with your peace. Just breathe that in. Just breathe for thought. As we flow together today, let's inhale, bring the arms up overhead. Fingertips touch, palms come together. Exhale, hands come down to Anjali Mudra, heart space, softening those shoulders down. Good. Keep everything in line again. Inhale, arms up, sweep it up. Exhale, hands come to the heart. Belly button is coming into that spine. Sit up nice and tall. One more time. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, let's side bend. So I'm going to drop one hand to the hip and then reach over to the side, keeping everything in line and bringing my chin up slightly to keep my ears in line with my shoulders. Now my shoulders already popped up towards my ears, so I'm going to soften those shoulders down and really start to engage my obliques on the bottom here. So I'm stretching on one side of the body, anchoring the hip down, and as I inhale, I'm going to come up center, switch my hands out, exhale, side bend to the other side. Same thing, other side. Notice I had to adjust my shoulder down in order to reach and extend. Good. Good. Inhale, come up. Exhale, gently twist. Good. Inhale, lengthen right here in your twist, separate the bones, and exhale, continue to compress in the torso. Soften your shoulders down again. Very nice. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead, and as you exhale, I want you to twist in the opposite direction. Good. Inhale, lengthen, soften the shoulders, and then twist. Exhale, sink into those hips. Good. Inhale, come on up. Arms come up, and we're going to side bend again, but we're going to start in the opposite direction. Give me a side bend. Good. Inhale, come up, switch it out. Inhale, come up. Let's gently twist. Twist on the exhale, please. Hold here, inhale, lengthen, sit up nice and tall, extend through the crown, and exhale, twist, sink into those hips, soften the shoulders. Very nice. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, twist in the opposite direction. Good. Inhale, lengthen, nice and tall, soften the shoulders, exhale, twist. Looking back. Good. And inhale. Moving slowly forward. We're going to come onto all fours now. We're going to move into a set of cat-cow. So spread the fingers wide, bring the wrists under the shoulder, knees right under the hips, and as you inhale, lift that tailbone up to the sky, drop the belly, shoulder blades together, and your gaze should be coming up to the ceiling. On an exhale, round the tailbone, separate the shoulder blades, dig into the mat with your fingertips as your chin comes in to your chest. Inhale, cow pose, tailbone begins, chest moves forward. Stretch that front of the neck, please. And as you exhale, round it out, tailbone first, belly button to the ceiling or the sky. Very good. And grip the mat with those fingertips and heels of your hands so the palms should be coming up. Inhale, one more time, cow pose. Exhale, round it out. Good. Inhale into tabletop. We're going to go right into warming up in a bird dog posture. So I'm going to extend the right leg out, toes down, internally rotate that right hip. Then I'm going to lengthen the left arm to parallel with the floor. Good. Shoulders down and back, ribs are together. Now, if this is not challenging for you, then go ahead and begin to lift your right heel up so that it is parallel with the mat. Very good. Are you breathing or did you start holding your breath? Don't do that. Keep breathing through this posture. It's a static hold here. Good. Bring those shoulders into the ribs and then release. Give me a cow posture here. Tailbone up, belly down. Gaze up. And then exhale, round it out. Cat pose. Very good. Neutral. Tabletop. Opposite side. Left toes to the floor. Extend that left leg back. Draw those shoulders down and back and then reach and extend the right arm. But bring the shoulder socket in towards the heart. And again, if this is not challenging, you are welcome to, with that left hip internally rotating, flex the left foot, pinky toe down, and then lift so that the leg is parallel with the mat. So your arm should be parallel, Very good. If you are experiencing any burning sensation in your shoulder, you're welcome to leave your hand behind your head. Good. Just an option, you don't have to. Good, and then release into tabletop and give me one more cow on your breath. Inhale. Exhale, round it out to cat. Beautiful. We're going to take that bird dog pose again, and we can begin with the right leg, toes down, left arm forward, or you can go ahead and lift, but keep that right hip internally rotated. We're going to crunch inward. So bend your elbow, round the upper back, bend the right knee, and bring your elbow towards your right knee, chin into the chest. Reach and extend where you began. Good. Round it out. Exhale. 2. Inhale, reach and extend. Watch your posture. Round it out for 3. Good. Inhale, reach and extend. Round it out for 4. Crunch it in. Inhale, reach and extend, parallel. Round, elbow to knee, or an attempt. Good. Inhale, reach and extend. Let's do one more. And I want you to hold in the crunch for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Inhale into cow. Spread the fingers wide. Belly drops. Shoulder blades together. Round it out into cat. Grip them out with those fingertips. One more time. Inhale into cow. Round it out into cat. Good. We're going to do a little mini thread the needle. So lift that right arm straight up behind you and then thread it underneath behind the left wrist and drop the right shoulder down looking to the left. So the left side of your face should be down on the mat. And breathe right here. Breathe, 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 breathe. And just allow everything to relax and melt into the mat. How does that feel? Very good. Are you softening here? You're doing a lot of work already. You're doing good. So you're taking care of everything that you are renewing and building. It's very good. See, storms are temporary. There we go. Let's weave that in. All right, I want you to tuck your chin into your chest and then round it all the way up as you come back into tabletop. Let's work that other side, okay? So left leg comes and extends back. Again, you can begin with that toe down or extend it up and then reach and extend the right arm. Very good. We're going to crunch in for 6. So right elbow to the left knee, round the upper back, chin comes into the chest. Reach and extend. Allow those limbs to be parallel with the mat. Internally rotate that left hip, round and extend. Exhale for 2. Inhale, reach and extend. Good. Round it out. Exhale for 3. And then inhale, lengthen. Round it out. Soften your jaw. Inhale, reach. Exhale, round it out. Inhale, reach. Last one. Round it out and hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tabletop. Inhale into cow. Exhale, round it out. Inhale into cow. Exhale into cat. Good. Come neutral. Inhale into tabletop. Inhale, lift the left arm up. And then thread it underneath the right and lower that left shoulder down, looking to the right side of your mat. Good. Breathe into the back body here and soften. Inhale deep. Exhale, soften. Very good. Now tuck that chin into the chest, cat the back all the way up, and then come back into your tabletop. Good. Let's tuck the toes. We're going to start to lift the knees up off the floor and walk the hands to the feet, moving into a standing forward fold. Good. You can keep the knees softened or you can try to straighten them out. Again, you can experiment with how the backside of your legs feel right now. Go ahead and wag your hips from left to right. Just let your head hang. Very good, very good. If you'd like to grab your elbows and pull them down, you're welcome to. Just to encourage that circulation in your back as well. But I want you to inhale, halfway lift. Lift and extend only the top half of the body. And on your exhale, bring your hands to your heart and sit the hips back as you look up in a modified chair right here, or a chair with the hands down. Good. Inhale, lengthen into mountain. Exhale into chair with hands at Anjali Mudra. Inhale into mountain. Let's come out of that, sorry. Exhale, chair. Sorry. Inhale, lengthen and extend into mountain pose, palms forward. Good. Inhale, reach and extend, extended salute. Let's take a Chandrasana. So let's exhale to the side. Good. Inhale, neutral, come up and extended salute, and then exhale, move into the other direction. Beautiful. Inhale, arms up. As we exhale, we're going to bring our elbows wide and offer a slight back bend here. Lifting your heart to the heavens. Inhale, come on up. Good. And exhale, hands to the hips. We're going to begin to move into a standing balancing series here. Yes. All right. Let me redirect myself here. I don't know. Do y'all like this angle? Like this angle? We'll figure it out, right? I'm already standing here, so that's how it's going to be. All right, so right foot is going to come forward in a high lunge, please. And you do have options here, okay? So your hands can stay on your hips. Your hands can stay at your heart. Your hands can come out in field goal pose, or you can reach and extend. So this is just an added intensity anytime your hands are above your head in a standing posture. But I want that internal rotation of that left hip, and I want it to move forward. Sometimes we have to move the shoulder to make the hip move in that direction. Good. So from high lunge, we're going to come into a knee up. So again, you can have your arms up and bring that knee here, or you can have your hands down or at your hips, okay? So either way, it's up to you. We're going to do 5 more, please. So from a high lunge, I want you to bring it to a knee up. Soften the tailbone as you come up so you're engaging that core. Good. Step it back. That's 2. Inhale, come up. And back. Inhale, come up. Soften. Good. Shoulders down and back. Exhale, bring it back. Good. Again. Knee up and back. Again, knee up and back. Good. Step forward with that left foot. Step back with that right foot. Second side. Good. Give yourself a nice good stretch in that psoas. Again, hands can be at your hips, at your hearts, or arms extended. Again, that's up to you. And you're always welcome to add any weights if you want to bring that into your practice as well. But we're going to bring ourselves from this crescent high lunge into a knee up. For 1, step it back, and again, up. 2, step it back. Feel your abdominals working here, shoulders down and back, and come up. For 3, good, try to keep those hips even. And 4, it's just the knee that's coming up, so that should be triggering your hip flexor. Step it back. Again, and up. Keep breathing deeply, and back. Again and up. Pause, engage, and then step back. One more time. Become aware of what's happening within. Good, and then step it back. Now from here, we're going to step the left foot back. So I'm going to bring my hands on my hips so I can gently press back here. Good. From here, we're going to do some calf raises. So you can bring your hands behind to give yourself a chest opener here, or you can just bring your arms down. Again, it's entirely up to you, and if you want to bring some more encouragement, that's what I'm going to call it, you can always have your arms up, but we're going to lift up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, release. Come right into mountain pose. Palms forward, soften the knees, stand up nice and tall. Take a deep breath if you'd like to. Let's place one hand on your heart, one on your belly as you're breathing. Give me a nice ujjayi breath out. Good. It's like blowing fog on a window, but your lips are closed. So inhale deep, and then exhale slowly. Maybe creating motion like wave sounds with your lips closed. Very nice. One more time. Good. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. And as you exhale, step forward with that right foot. Come back into that high lunge. Good. From here, you're going to bring your left toes forward a little bit and then bring the left foot down and straighten the front leg. Good. Inhale here. As you exhale, airplane the arms down and back as you hinge with straight legs. Squeeze your inner thighs. Left hip the hips are internally rotating, and then inhale, come on up. Bend in that right leg, and then begin to bring all of the weight of the body into your right foot. So I'm slowly coming forward, and when I'm ready, I can lift this back foot up and begin to hinge forward to bring my body parallel with the floor. Good. As I come up, I'm slowly coming back. Bend that right knee, and then come to the ball of the left foot, back in that high lunge. Good. Again, step the left foot forward, bring it down, straighten the right leg, inhale here, and as you exhale, palms down and back, hinge, and bow. Squeeze those inner thighs. Good. Inhale, come on up, bend the front leg, lift the back heel, and then begin to slowly bring the weight of the body into that right foot. Flex the left foot, and when you're ready, begin to lift up and hinge into Warrior 3. I'm slowly going to bend the right knee and bring the ball of the left foot down, keeping my shoulders in line with my hips. We're going to do it one more time. You're doing great. You're doing it. Step the left foot forward. Bring the left foot down, straighten the right leg. Inhale here. Left hip is moving forward, and as you exhale, let's hinge at the right hip. Right hip moves back. Left is coming forward. Squeeze those inner thighs. And then bend the right knee. Lift it all the way up again. Lift the left heel. And then start to shift the weight into the right leg. Forward, 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 forward. Lift off into Warrior 3. Now, you're going to drop the hands to the mat and then bring the left foot down, hip width apart. Soften the knees and come into a forward fold. Big breath. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, give me hands at heart. Sit back in a chair. Inhale slowly into mountain. Heart lifts. Slow, slow, slow. Follow the breath. Beautiful. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, side bend. Good. Inhale, come up. Neutral. Exhale to the other side. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, wide elbows, a little back bend here. Squeeze those shoulder blades down and back. Inhale, bring the arms up. And exhale, bring them to the heart. Step the right foot back. High lunge. Or crescent lunge. Good. Right here. From here, we're going to step the right foot forward, bring that foot down, straighten the left leg. Inhale here. Exhale, airplane those arms and hinge. Internally rotate that right hip, please. Squeeze your inner thighs. Inhale, bend the left knee. Lift the hands up. Lift the right heel up. Now, begin to shift the weight into the left foot. Try to focus on some part of you that's right in front of you, like find a focal point that's not moving to keep your eyes on so that you can slowly begin to move into that balance. But I need the whole core engaged, right? Lower belly in, ribs together, shoulders down and back. So from your warrior three, you're going to bend the left knee slowly and bring the right ball of the foot down as you're keeping the shoulders in line with the ribs, in line with the hips. Very nice. Inhale, step the right foot forward, bring that right foot down, straighten the left leg. Inhale here. Exhale, hinge. You're only coming maybe halfway or 45 degrees. It depends on your flexibility in that leg. Internally rotate those hips, bend the left knee, inhale, lift the right heel. Very good. Now find your drishti or your focal point and start to shift the weight into that left foot. Nice and easy, shoulders down and back. When you feel confident, you can lift that leg up, or you don't. Maybe you just keep the foot down. You practice. Good, bend the left knee, slowly moving back into high lunge. Good, sit everything back. Again, step the right foot forward, bring it all the way to the mat, straighten the left leg. Right hip is moving forward now. Inhale here, exhale on the hinge, airplane those arms back. Activate the triceps here. Oh, it feels so good on that hamstring. Good, bend the left knee, lift the right heel, sweep your arms up overhead, settle in, and then begin to balance. Shift the weight into that left foot. You're doing great. Reach and extend, reach and extend. It's okay to fall out of this and get back into it. Practice. Bend that left knee, lower the right foot down. Very good. One more time. Sounds good. Inhale here, step the right foot forward, straighten it down, straighten the left leg. Right hip moving forward, please. Squeeze those inner thighs. Inhale and exhale. Airplane the arms. Good. Squeeze those triceps. Inhale, lift it up, bend that left knee, lift the right heel up. Prep for warrior three. Inhale here. And then exhale, begin to fly. Bringing it forward, nice and easy. Very good. Doing our best to be parallel with the mat. You can bring your hands to your hip. Bring the right foot down, hip width apart, and exhale, fold it all the way out. The soft knee, maybe wag those hips a little bit. Very good, very good. Inhale, halfway lift here. Exhale, one more chair. Now, from our chair, let's widen the feet out a little bit. And let's start to slowly sit down. So I want to keep the spine up as I lower down into a low yogi squat. This may or may not be in your practice, but I just encourage, do what you can to get here. If you want to use a block as well, or if you have a foam roller nearby to hold you steady, or a chair, that's good too. But I want to have a little bit of opening in the hips here. Very good. We're going to move into a forward fold. So I'm going to bring my hands to the mat, straighten my legs and bring my toes forward. And then I'm going to flow back down, widening the feet, maybe at an angle. Of course, everyone's hips are a little bit different, so it's hard for me to give you the directive of which direction your feet should be. So I encourage you to experiment. Does it feel better with the toes forward? Do they need to be a little bit further out? So you have to figure out what is going on in your hips to know how to direct yourself with the low yogi squat. So exhale, fold forward, and to be safe, right? We're not looking for injury. We're looking for openness and healing. Good. One more time into that Malasana. Good. Now, if it is possible, we're just going to bring the hands behind and slowly sit down. Good. Let's extend the legs out forward, please. Thank you. Good. Let's move the cheekies out of the way here. Good. So that your sits bones are rooted into the floor. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, and as you exhale, just begin to hinge at the hip and start to move into a seated forward bend. So, here we go. Hands can be on the shins, hands can be on the knees, but I want a nice tall spine so that that oxygen continues to flow properly. Good. Just go to your edge and gently ease into the posture. Nice deep breath. Very good, very good. All right, we're gonna bend the right knee in front of us. We're gonna extend the left leg all the way back and move into a pigeon pose. Okay, so as the heel of the right foot is very close to the groin here, we're gonna try to keep the hips squared and neutral. My arms are very short, so I come up on my fingertips, but feel free to do what feels most comfortable for you in your pigeon. I would also encourage a good quadricep stretch. So if this is possible for you, you can anchor your right arm down and then reach and sweep the left hand back. Now you're going to bend that left knee so that the left heel comes to the bottom. Y'all can't really see, so I'm just going to move around here. Okay, like so. I'm softening my left hip down, keeping my chest nice and open, dropping my shoulders down to my hips, and breathing deeply into this posture. Now, in my personal practice, I do like to move around in my torso as well. So I'm going to switch my arms out to really open the other side of my chest and a different part of that left hip as well. But you do you. You do what feels right in your body today, please. Very good. Let's release that back leg down, and then we can start to fold forward, maybe putting our elbows down into this pigeon or sleeping swan, or you can extend the arms all the way out and bring your forehead down. You're welcome to do that as well. Deep belly breath in and slow breath out. Again, inhale through the nose. Exhale slowly. One more time, inhale through the nose. And exhale slowly. Good. We haven't done down dogs today, but that really wasn't in my flow. However, in order to switch sides in pigeon, you are welcome to switch in a down dog. Or you can just go ahead and lift the chest up. Actually, everybody can do that. And then you can sit on that right hip and switch your legs. I'm going to tuck my left toes and slowly cat the midsection up to move into my downward dog. I like to straighten my right leg since it's been bent and bend my left knee just to breathe in the back side of my leg. But again, I want to encourage you to be you in this practice. So I'm just going to switch by bringing that left knee forward and extending the right leg back, lifting through the chest, softening the shoulders down again. Just getting comfortable in this posture. So now the heel of the left foot is very close to the groin. If you have a lot of flexibility in your hip, you're welcome to wiggle the heel, front heel towards the opposite wrist. Okay. Again, you do you. All right, let's stretch this quad as well. So I'm going to bring my left hand in front. I'm going to bend that right knee back and reach. And I'm going to start to look back to get a little stretch of my neck as well. But again, I want you to become more aware of what is going on in your body today. Good, easy breath. Again, in through the nose. And out. I'm going to go ahead and switch my hands. If you tried that on one side, I encourage you to try it on both sides. If you did not, it's okay. Again, I'm proud of you for doing what's best for you and becoming more aware of what's going on in your body. Deep, deep, deep breath. You did a lot of work today. It was good. It was very good. Good. Release that leg, and again, you can begin to bow. Moving into that sleeping pigeon or swan, whatever word you like to call it. I'm just bowing out. I'm going to stay right here on my forearms because this is comfortable to me. But again, you are welcome to reach and extend those arms and bring the forehead down. Again, this is your practice. Good. Slowing the exhalation down. Good. We're slowly going to move out of the posture by lifting the chest up. And again, if you want to take that downward dog to switch it out and stretch the opposite leg, you're welcome to, or you can go ahead and sit down and I will meet you on your back. I'm just going to stretch out my left leg briefly here. And then we're all going to come onto our back from knees to chest. Or, I don't know, your knees will go on your chest, but they'll go towards your belly for sure. So, knees to belly. You can bring your hands behind the knee or right under the kneecap. Good, and just hug it in. Allow a little bit of compression. Maybe you're rocking a little bit from side to side. Good, very good, very good. We're going to go ahead and separate the knees so that they're on the outside of the ribs. And then I want you to lift the heels up to the ceiling. And then I want your hands to travel towards your ankles and pull those knees down in a happy baby. Good. This is very comfortable. You're welcome to do a yogi toe grip on your big toe where your index and middle finger wrap around the big toe and the thumb presses into the big toe fingernail. That's one option that people do in Happy Baby. Another one is to grab the outside edges of the feet with the palms on the tops of the feet and the fingers on the sole of the feet. Good. It's okay to rock around as well, just massaging your lower fascia here. Good, now let's bring those knees together, but make sure that the knees stay in line with the hips. And I want you to use your right hip on the outside of the left leg to bring the knees to the right side of the body in a reclining spinal twist here. I'm extending my left arm out parallel with my shoulder and I'm looking to the left. Breathing deeply. Exhale slowly. Good. Breathe in deeply. Exhale slowly. Breathe in deeply. Exhale slowly. Good. Now we're slowly going to rock the knees up where they began and then roll them to the other side. So left hand comes on the outside of the right leg and twist. Knees drop to the left. Right arm extends. And 3 deep breaths here. Very nice. You're welcome to do any other posture, whether it is bridge or plow or butterfly, to prepare for Shavasana. We're going to take a quick one today. I apologize for that, but for time's sake, I'm just going to place a timer for about 2 minutes for us to lay still in a corpse pose or surrender pose. Very good. Very good. Just starting to get the wiggles out here. Nice. And again, palms can be down for grounding. Palms can be up for receiving. Hands can be on the belly if that's comfortable to you. I just encourage you to allow the toes to splay out. Notice gravity pulling your body into the floor. Begin to soften the muscles in your feet and your legs, in your belly, in your bottom, your arms, your chest, your jaw, your forehead. Inhale, inflate the belly, and exhale, let it all out. I'm going to read from our thoughts today, from the way forward. What do you do when everything is going wrong? One idea is don't punish yourself or think badly of yourself. Remember that storms are temporary. Try to do kind things for others. Make changes to your daily routine. Figure out which old habit is slowing you down. Do what you need to do to balance your mind and realign with your peace. You are welcome to stay here in Shavasana for as long as you'd like. Another 3 to 8 minutes. It's definitely encouraged. But when you do, just please, I encourage you just to be gentle with yourself, reawakening your body, getting up from your side, soft, gentle movements. Thank you so much for joining me today, flowing with me today. I pray that you're encouraged. And storms are temporary. May you be happy, may you be healthy, may you live a life of ease. And I pray you find peace, whether it's in a big event or a small moment. Namaste.